In this video, we're gonna create this login and sign up setup with Firebase. Like as you see, there are no user. Now let's back here, and if I type example@gmail.com and password as 123456 and click sign up, it's saying done and email address. Now if I go back to the Firebase, you can see there are an user emailed as example@gmail.com. Same now, try to log in with different password with the same email and it's saying invalid credentials. But if I log in with our 123456, it just logged in. And also you can sign up with Google. If you click here, a pop-up of Google accounts open up and you can sign up directly. And also the user is saved in Firebase and its whole setup is so easy and cool. Let's begin. First of all, open your Firebase console, click get started with Firebase project. Enter your project name what you want. I'm just going with React.js auth. And then click continue. Choose an account, click create project, and it will take some time and your project will be created. Then click continue. This is your project dashboard. Now you wanna go to your project settings and choose web app. Enter a name for your app, again anything you want. Then click on register app. It's important but just ignore it for now, we will get it later. Just continue to everything. And now you wanna go to build authentication. And here you will have an option to get started. Click it. And you have a button of setup sign-in methods. So just click it. Here we will add two methods. One is email services and other is Google. So click email/password and enable and save it. Again click on Google, enable it, choose your email and ignore this field right now and save it. Now again go back to project settings. We will need this code, but first copy it and it's saying to install Firebase. So open your VS Code terminal and paste it. I already installed Firebase. You need to paste and again it will take some time. Next copy this part of code and here make a file name firbase.js in the source folder and paste it. We don't need the analytics part so we're gonna delete it. Next create a folder named components and in the components folder we're gonna create another folder called registrations. And here we're gonna create a new component named registrations.jsx. And to style it, I just made a CSS file. That's it. Now in registrations.jsx, we're gonna import couple of things like import sign in with mail and password, sign in with pop-up and Google provider auth, and create user with email and password from Firebase auth. Next, import use state. Oh, also we have to export the app in firebase.js. Now here just import it from firebase.js. We're gonna create three states first. One is for email, so just say const email set email equals to use state, and again one is for password, so const password and set password equals to use state, again just empty string. Now just initialize the app with const auth equals to get auth app. Now let's make the form and make an input with type text and value email and on change. Just run a typical event listener and set email as e.target.value. Again let's copy the input for password and type password and value password and on change run an event listener again and set password to e.target.value. Now we're gonna create a button, type submit for login. That's it. Now after the form we're gonna create another button for sign up and one button for continue to Google. First, we will make function for sign up. So just say handle sign up equals to assign and arrow function. And here we'll run try and catch. In catch, we say error and then console.log error. Now in try, we say await and create user with email and password. Now in bracket auth email and password. Call the function with on click, go back to Firebase and go to authentication and users. You will see a blank user list here. Now we will try to sign up. Let's type React.js Pro 099@gmail.com and password as just 123456 and just click sign up. And you will see in console there is a done with the email. Now back to your user list and you will see your email address you sign up with. Now let's make a function for login. So let's type const handle login equals to assign again arrow function and we will type e.prevent default. It will basically stop refreshing the page if we submit the form. So whenever you're working with form, you want to add prevent default. So now just run try and catch, and in the catch again we just pass error, and here we will say console.log error.code, and .code is basically you're gonna see what actually is in the console. For now, in try we will type await sign in with email and password, and again we will pass 3 arguments like auth, email and password. In the form on submit we called our handle login, and now let's check. Now if we try to log in with same email but random password and press login, we will see a message invalid credentials. And now let's check with real password, and it says login. Next we're gonna set up our Google provider. So first initialize it like const Google provider equals to new Google provider. Now again we will create a function called handle Google login, and again add a function, again run a try and catch, and in try we say like await sign in with pop-up, and it just pass 2 arguments auth and Google provider console.log done. And in the catch just pass error and say console.log error. Now don't forget to set up on click and call the function. Now let's check in browser, and if we click here a Google sign in will pop up, and we can choose our accounts for sign in, and we can sign in with like typical websites. After that, if we check back to Firebase, it will show our email and users. Thanks.